Hey humans, it's Vega Vice. Um, so I wanted to make some videos about mental health. Like basically that's what I mainly wanted my channel to be about. But I'm always overthinking everything. And so instead of doing that, I felt like just pulling out this good old book and talking about some things. It's the DBT skills training handouts and worksheet book by like Marsha Linehan. Oh, that was Marshall. Marsha. Yes, Marsha. Marsha. But there's a good reason we're going to talk about Marsha all the time. That's where my bookmark went, you guys. Stop. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, this is a very good resource, like the main handbook for people with BPD. And BPD is borderline personality disorder. It's not bipolar disorder, which I commonly see people getting mixed up. And that little tag there just floating around on my pillow scared me for a second because the fan is on. I'm like, why are things moving? But I forgot the fan's on. Anyway, okay, so this is my bookmark. We're off to a great start. I have a Golden Girls magnetic bookmark set, as you all should have. I highly recommend it for your mental health. This is Dorothy. Okay. I was about to say it bothers me that she doesn't have a book or something, but on the back it has the book. So they all have like their own thing on the back, I'm pretty sure. Like their own icon. What is that on my... Do I have makeup on me already, or is that a pen mark? It's a pen mark, guys. Okay. I don't care. This video is going up because I really want to be able to help people. So if you know about borderline personality disorder, you'll know that there's no cure for it. Yay! No cure over here. But DBT is like the closest thing that we have to a cure is dialectical behavioral therapy. And this book is like all of the skills that you learn. It's called Skills. I mean, I think that's just what it's called. Like, that's not a special term, Vega. Just you learn skills. They're skills. But this book has all of like the worksheets and everything for them, because there's specific skills to handle everything like distress tolerance, various other ones that I'm gonna have to look at to remember. But when you go into like a DBT program, usually I'm pretty sure they will recommend you get this, but not everyone has access to that, so to those things. But if you have BPD, I highly suggest you get into a DBT type of a group therapy situation, because aren't they all group therapies mixed with individual? I don't remember all the way right now, but it's our closest thing we have to a cure. And then medication with BPD is more for just management. It's not really like the end all be all, but it goes along with the therapy. And I'm not a doctor or any medical professional. I've just had this for my whole life, I guess, and just didn't know it until I was in my 20s. Cool. That's usually what happens, right? We love to see it. We love it. But yeah, they have some, and I wanted to like go through a couple of like the overarching things. So there's sections. One of them is like reality acceptance skills, which I don't know how that goes along with me wanting to manifest my world, but whatever, we'll accept reality or whatever. Skills when the crisis is addiction. I'm just like reading the table of contents. Reducing vulnerability to emotion mind. Yeah, there's like wise mind, and there's, I guess, emotion mind? That doesn't sound familiar, but I guess. It's been a minute, okay? And so they have like understanding and naming emotions, changing emotional responses, distress tolerance, like I mentioned, reducing vulnerability. Why is that the same? Oh, the handouts for it. Okay. So there's worksheets and handouts for each section. Building relationships and ending destructive ones. What's the T? What's the T? So goals and factors that interfere with your goals. All kinds of good things. So, yeah, this one is second edition. I have no idea what edition they're on right now. I feel like this is recent. Doesn't matter, you know, it's just a good thing to have anyway. And pretty sure it's on Amazon. If it is on Amazon, or in Amazon, what am I trying to say? If you're able to purchase it on Amazon, then I will find a link somehow, maybe. Don't quote me on the link, okay? You know the name of it, okay? I'm sorry. It's just the more things I make myself have to do to upload this video, the less likely it is to happen. And it's midnight right now. Whoop, whoop. Okay. And yeah, so that's what's going on. This kind of an intro video. I am working on being good at series. I create series and then like on TikTok or something, not on here as much, but I'll create them and I'll have like them going in my mind and write down ideas, and then I just won't execute the things. Maybe I'll take a little look at that, the goal section of that book. But yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, for encouraging things, I don't really have a lot of encouraging things to say right now, actually, because I feel like this close, right here is where my distress is distressing right now, okay? It's just, I'm starting to have more of my own like physical symptoms come up that I used to have a long time ago, and some that are more so new for being constant, that are bothering me because of all the anxiety I have right now. So we just gotta deep breath, in and out. It's not how you do that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some actual sleep, because that's super important. If you can get your sleep right, that's like top of the line. I've been hearing that from the therapist for a long time, from the psychiatrist. Like, a lot of things depend on your sleep, and we hear it all the time, but we probably won't know it, how much it really matters and makes a difference, until we actually do it, you know? Me and you and whoever, all the humans, that's what I mean by we. And somehow I got a mark on my arm and it's like itching. Now somehow I like look and I had like a cut. Do you get random cuts? Like, what the freak? Unauthorized cuts, like what the heck? A little SH humor. But no, for real, what the heck is that? Now, like, the cut's itchy. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say for right now, was just that this book is amazing. That is a big deal with, GBT is a big deal for BPD, people with BPD. And you should definitely ask your doctor or therapist about that, or just try to look up resources if there are any groups or therapists or like that, that are trained in that and know how to go through the steps with you. That's a big one. And I think on this channel we'll go through some of the things too, just in case, you know, you don't have the book or you want to go through something. Because I will say, if you can do it, most times, like, I know it's very hard to commit to a certain way of being when you're in therapy, or a certain amount of like of things that you're doing and trying to work on, but if you can, there's a lot in here that does make a lot of sense. And then I just really love worksheets. I'm very much that nerdy human. Like, everything in life should be a worksheet, I do feel, or like a coloring page. You know. So I'm just like looking through this. Let's randomly look at one right here. And my laptop went away for the night. Challenging myths in the way of obtaining objectives. So for each myth, you would write down a challenge that makes sense to you. And this is a very So first they'll go through and explain the concept to you, of course, naturally, and then you'll do the worksheet. But this is just a jump right in kind of edition. So one myth would be, I don't deserve to get what I want or need. Then you write down like a challenge thought, I guess, against that. The next one is, if I make a request, this will show that I'm a very weak person. That's a myth. Then you put your challenge under it. And then it has like due dates and stuff, because when you're in DBT, you have, you're on like a timeline of things. At least that's how I was. And so they may, and it says like the week starting, all of that kind of stuff. It may, and it's gonna feel like a lot probably, especially if you go from limited activity like I had, which was just like if you're bed rotting, you go from that to doing something daily. It's very like intensive and all that, but you get a lot out of it. No matter how long you can handle being in it, you get a lot out of it. And if you're able to do it, you know, I think a lot of the things will like stick with you and be really good. But and if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. That's not Marsha. That's from A Beautiful Song, okay? That is not from this book. I'm just reading some of these. If they say no, it won't kick me. I don't know what I can say on here. It won't delete me. And then you make a challenge on that. But some of this stuff, I'm like, I kind of agree with the myth, though. I kind of agree with the myth, but that's part of it. And that's why you're there, to work on that. So, yeah, like I said, this is my intro video. Let me know how you guys like it. And I probably won't find that link. I'll find the link. Okay, I can at least do that. I'll find the link for you guys, okay? But it just reminded me, because I was like, I need to get back into some type of program. There's one other one where I am that is similar, I think, to DBT, but it was recommended to me, so I need to get into something, because baby girl needs something else. Some kind of like intense therapy would be nice. So I just thought I'd share that, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, night, whatever. But yeah, that's mainly what I want my whole existence to be about, is helping the humans with the mental struggles. So love you guys so much, and subscribe, like, do all that stuff if you want to. I mean, it's just a quick little friendly reminder. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but you might as well, because you're here. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna go now and actually get some sleep. Bye.